Hi, my name's Tom. I'm the founder of Apolify, and today I'm going to show you how to use our WooCommerce subscription plugin. So first, we're going to upload the plugin file, and we're going to make sure that the plugin is active. Now once you've done that, you're going to go to WooCommerce, you're going to go to Settings, Payments, and you're going to make sure that your payment gateway is actually set up. Now the standard payment gateways work for this, and for this tutorial, we're just going to use Stripe. But it does work with other payment gateways as well. So now we're going to go to Products, All Products, and we're going to create this subscription. Now to do this, you're going to do Add New Product. Now this does work with a variable subscription and a simple product, but for this tutorial, we're just going to use a simple product. You're going to click on Subscription, and as you can see, Easy Subscriptions pops up here, and this actually activates subscriptions for this product. So we're going to go to Easy Subscriptions. I'm going to first set the name to subscription, and we're going to set this to 1 month and a free trial of, let's say, 14 days. An additional fee works as well. What this does is, for example, if you have a gym subscription and you want them to, you want to add a fee for their key card, for example, like $50, you can type that in here and it's only going to get charged the first time and not each interval. Now you can set the end date, and then a date picker is going to pop up. You can do offer one-time payments. What this does is they can either decide to get a subscription of this product or choose to get a one-time payment option. We're going to leave that off. Then we're going to do separate shipping cycle, and what a separate shipping cycle does is, for example, you don't want to send the order in the same interval as the subscription. For example, you have a yearly subscription, but you want to send a monthly box. Then you would set this to 1 year, and then you can set the shipping frequency to a set number of days, or you can do Monday each week, first day of the month, first day of the year. And then a new order is going to get created each time in the set interval. So for example, you have a couple of people that want to get like a subscription box. You're going to set that to first day of the month. And then on the first day of each month, you're going to get all of these orders basically. It's not going to charge it because you're already charging yearly. You're just going to get the orders. So you already have the information, like the billing information, address, and all of that stuff. So you can actually ship the order, and it's going to work with your normal shipping process. But we're going to keep that off for now, and I'm just going to show you the normal subscription and how that works. So we're going to click on Publish. Now we're going to set the price to, for example, 10 euros. Click on Update. And now we're going to go to the product, and as you can see, we get subscription and we get this message: free 14-day trial, then 10 euros a month. And we get the Start Free Trial button. You can also customize this text in the settings, which I'm going to show you later. So click on Start, click on View Card, and since we have a free trial, it's going to charge €1 on the card, which is going to get refunded because otherwise we can't get the card data, because that's how WooCommerce works. If you proceed to checkout, now we can use any card. I'm going to use a saved one, but you can use one like this. And if the payment method isn't saved, the subscription isn't going to run, and it's going to throw an error message for the customer so that they can actually enter their card information again, because otherwise we can't bill it automatically. So the payment method has to be saved in order for a subscription to be bought. Now I'm going to use a save payment method, and I'm going to click on Place Order. Now the order is placed and we can see it. If we go here, and we're going to go on My Subscriptions, and then we can see it's actually placed here. We can update the payment method, view it, or cancel it. Now if we go to the dashboard and we go to Easy Subscriptions, we can see that's also here. And we can also cancel it from the admin view. Now we're going to cancel it. And as you can see, it was canceled. Now if we go back to products, I'm now going to run another subscription order, but this time without the free trial. We're going to update and view the product. Now, as you can see, now it says subscribe. This is the message that we set in the settings. Now we go to view cart, proceed to checkout. Now it's the same process again. We're going to use the MasterCard, for example, place the order. The order was placed. Now we're going to go back to the dashboard and we're going to go to scheduled actions, and I'm going to show you how the subscription runs through. So we're going to go easy. It's important to note that this is actually going to run through automatically. So you don't have to click run each time. We're just going to run it now as a test. Now, if you have this running in production, this is automatically going to run on the date, as you can see in the column here. And now this is going to pop up. Now this is the refund action, which is going to run through, and it's going to refund the user for the €1 that was deducted for the free trial in the previous order. And now, as you can see, this is going to be in 4 weeks from now. So because we set it to 1 month, and we can actually already test run this to see if it charges and how it's going to work with our order flow. So we're going to click on run, and this is automatically going to run in a month to automatically bill the payment method that the customer used at checkout. I'm going to click on run. Now, as you can see, it was completed, and it automatically sets one to another month later. So in 2 months, for example. Now this is the one that's going to run. We have the 9th of February right now. This one was going to run on the 9th of March. And then another month later, because we set it to a 1 month subscription, it's going to run on the 9th of April. Now we're going to go to our orders, and we're going to see this is the original order. Open that in a new tab. We're going to see the status of the order, subscription. We're going to see renewal was successful for the item, which is subscription, and it was charged via Stripe, which we can also see in the Stripe dashboard. Now we're going to go to orders, click on this one, and we're going to see it's a recurring order for $16.77, which was this one. Now that was just an example right now. You don't have to click on run each time. It's going to run to the exact date. But if you want to test it, you could go on scheduled actions like I just showed you, and you can run it manually to see if it works. Now, having done that, we're going to set up the settings for the easy subscription. Go to settings, and we have a couple of customization methods. Now this is the text for the add to cart button, which we just saw. And also we have enable retries for the failed payment. Now, if you don't enable the retries, it's just going to cancel the subscription if, for example, the credit card can't be billed. But if we have this set up, we also have the unpaid payment handling settings. And then, for example, if after 2 hours, this is how we have it set up right now. If after 2 hours it isn't paid, it's going to set the status to suspended for a number of days before it's going to get canceled. So you can still look at it, you can still talk to the customer, or you can just cancel it after, for example, 12 hours. It's going to bill every couple of hours or try to bill the credit card. And if it doesn't work, it's going to cancel it. So we have the cancel limits. For example, if you don't want to allow the customer to cancel after the creation, you can set this to 12 days. So they have to have the subscription running for 12 days before they can cancel, or before the next renew date. So that was it for this video. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you want to request any features, you can leave them in comments below, or you can request features on our site via the contact form. Thanks for watching.